Hello, I'm Ellie.
And good morning, I'm Martin.
And today we are in Berwick-upon-Tweed.
Can I get the bag for you, my dear?
Yeah, thank you, that would be very kind.
Have you got more?
Thank you. Berwick-upon-Tweed is surrounded by a wall. It is a walled city. And we're currently walking along that wall, and it was built in Elizabethan times. And like I said, it completely surrounds the city. The original wall was started to be built by Edward I, and is 2 miles long, but you can only see little bits of it now. It's completely ruined. And this second wall that we're walking along was built in Elizabethan times. This Elizabethan wall is 1¼ miles long and takes about an hour to walk around it. This wall was built in 1558 and is said to be the best preserved bastion wall defence in Britain.
It was also the most expensive undertaking of the Golden Age. Hello.
Hello. At various points along the walls, you'll find references to the famous Manchester artist L.S. Lowry. Lowry was famous for his matchstick men paintings. He often holidayed in Berwick, and the Lowry Trail follows in his footsteps and shows you many of the places in town that he liked to visit. The trail also identifies his lesser-known works of the cobbled streets and seaside scenes of Berwick-upon-Tweed and the surrounding area. So you see behind us the mighty River Tweed, on which this town, I don't know, town sits. I'm not quite sure which side of the border we're on though, Lev.
No, am I?
It's a very beautiful view from this point though, very beautiful.
The viaduct looks magnificent.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
This statue was erected in 1908 in memory of Lady Jerningham. Lady Jerningham was a very kind and generous philanthropic lady whom her husband and the town of Berwick wished to commemorate after her death in 1902. The Bank Hill Ice House was built in the early 18th century to store blocks of ice which were used for packing fish for onward transportation to London. It was still in use as an ice house in the 1930s, before being designated as an air raid shelter during World War II. one of the many art galleries that there are around Berwick. It's the Hen and Chickens Hotel.
Got and Doreen would love that.
Our little Dottie would love it, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Gosh, I can just see her running a hotel. Now you need to behave yourself, love. No smuggling.
Yeah, why not?
Today, Berwick's Elizabethan walls are a world-famous piece of architecture. They are the only example of bastioned town walls in Britain and one of the best preserved examples in Europe. At the time they were built, in 1558, they were the most expensive undertaking of England's Golden Age. They were built to an Italian design containing bastions which were designed to allow gunfire to cover every part of the wall. Outside of the curtain wall and bastions, there were wide ditches filled with water designed to deter any potential invader.
This is the old flagstone where the cannons used to be. And
I don't fancy being in that little hole down there. I guess there would have been a big gun on the top of here, a big cannon. Berwick's town walls were built over 400 years ago, but they are still almost completely intact and stand today as strong as they ever did. They are 1¼ miles in length, and they completely surround the town of Berwick-upon-Tweed. Originally, Edward I commissioned a defensive wall around the town, but only a few crumbled remains of that wall exist. New ramparts were commissioned by Elizabeth I to create an impregnable defence against the marauding Scots who wanted Berwick to be part of Scotland. Are you on sentry duty, sir?
no, not anymore. I'm too old.
You retired from all that malarkey?
Yes.
It's very well defended, isn't it?
Yes, very well defended. Even from naval attack.
Yeah. You really wouldn't have had aircraft back in the 1500s, love.
No. Hot air balloons. Leonardo da Vinci.
Okay, alright, I might have to give you that. But yeah, incredibly well defended. You were not going to get in here.
No.
We're keeping those Scots out.
Swans having a feed.
Yeah.
Have you seen how the modern seawall is broken and collapsed from using cement? And yet the old traditional seawall from 500 years ago
That we're
still
standing
standing.
on. Yeah. Can't beat them old tradespeople. They did it proper.
Yeah.
Berwick-upon-Tweed is the most northerly town in England. Situated at the mouth of the River Tweed, near the border between Scotland and England, the town suffered centuries of conflict, as control of this strategic town passed back and forth between the two rival kingdoms until the late 1600s. The walls were also used for defence during the Jacobite risings of 1745 to 1746, the Napoleonic invasions of 1799 to 1815, and during the World Wars, where guns and cannons were sited here to protect from attack via the North Sea. These ramparts were not only incredibly important in the defence of our country, they make Berwick one of the most important fortified towns in Europe. Well, we hope you've enjoyed your walk around Berwick-upon-Tweed's Elizabethan walls. They actually do go around the whole of the outside of the town, and it would have been huge defence, wouldn't it? It would have been
Yes, it would have.
Pretty impregnable, keeping those marauding Scots out.
Very difficult for them to get in.
Yes, it would have been difficult for them to get in.
Mm.
So we really hope you've enjoyed it. We have, and it's a lovely sunny day as well.
I'm enjoying the sunbathing on this bench.
Yeah, overlooking the harbour. It's brilliant.
It is.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
And hello there.